Hey, my people, it's your girl, Too Blessed, and I hope y'all are having a great day. It's Friday, so we made it through another work week. So, thank you, Lord, for that. Okay, because it was a long one. Your girl is tired. Okay, um, I just wanted to come on and do like an impromptu video. My husband just left to go pick up the kids, and I'm like, oh, I could get a video in. So I wasn't really planning on this. So this video is going to be a little more of a serious video. I'm not going to be doing as much, joking and things like that as I do in my other videos. And I'm not even centered or anything. When I say impromptu, I mean impromptu because I'm not even centered in the center or anything like that. But one thing that I wanted for this channel, or I want for this channel, is for this channel to be authentic. Okay, I want things to be natural, genuine. Okay, now I don't mind doing, the silly videos and, the videos that, have a meaning but are more, just more lighthearted and, you can laugh or whatever. I don't mind doing those videos, even though I'm really am not trying to be funny on my videos. Just so y'all know, it's actually just me. And I never knew I was actually funny until y'all started telling me y'all were laughing at me. So I never really knew I was funny. I thought I was just simply being me. But I'm glad that y'all are getting a good laugh. I'll roll with it. It's cool. But I just wanted to come on and talk about my thoughts on the school shooting in Florida, because I feel like it's important. I can't sit here and have this channel and ignore everything that's going on around us. I think it's important to have a place to go to laugh and escape, from reality. Sometimes, you could come over to my channel and get a good laugh or whatever. But I think it's also important to still acknowledge what's going on and talk about these things. So what prompted me to talk about this, actually, because I wasn't going to, just because I'm just so tired of hearing about bad news. I didn't really want to incorporate any of that into my channel, but it's important. And what prompted me to actually talk about it was Lady Nika. She just did a live just a few minutes ago, and she was talking about it. And it just inspired me to go ahead and give my thoughts on the situation. So they talked about, the shooting in Florida. And she asked the question, okay, so where do we go from here? And I know that's a question that, y'all, was my glasses crooked? Hold on. I know that's a question that a lot of people are asking now, is where do we go from here? And everybody's saying, okay, we need, stricter gun laws. Is stricter a word? Okay, we need more strict. I'm going to stick with stricter. I don't know if that's a word or not, but I'm going to stick with it. We need stricter gun laws. Okay. Things like that. But to be 100% honest, I do agree that the gun laws should be a little more strict. But in the same sense, I think that we have to do a little bit more than just tighten up on gun control. The reason I say that is because even though we may tighten up on gun control, okay, these kids, these crazy people, I can't just say kids because adults are doing it too. Just people who are just mentally ill, people who just want to do evil. They're still going to find a way to get a hold of guns if that's what they really want to do. So I feel like, yes, it's great to make it harder on them. It shouldn't be so easy to do. But I just think that we have to do more. And I think the biggest thing that we need to do is to pay attention. Pay attention to people. Pay attention to the kids. Parents, we need to pay attention to our children. I know we love our kids, and nobody ever wants to think that anything's wrong, with your child. But this boy who did this shooting, he displayed all the signs of being ill. and being perfectly capable of committing something like that, of committing, a crime like this. He showed all the signs, but they were ignored. He warned everybody. He put on Facebook that he wanted to be a professional school shooter. Not Facebook. He put on YouTube that he wanted to be a professional school shooter. Okay, what more do you need? They said that when they look back over his history and things like that, that he always showed, disturbing behavior. We have to pay attention. I personally feel like there are always warning signs for a person. Of course, there are those one-off cases where somebody just literally just snaps and, they go in and do something crazy. But I always feel like there are warning signs when it comes to these type of people. And I feel like it's up to us whether or not we want to choose to take heed to it or whether we want to wait until something bad happens like this and then investigate it. None of this matters anymore. He done did what he did. Now, none of it matters whether he showed this behavior and things like that in the past. None of it. Those lives are not going to be restored at this point in time. He's already done it. It's already over. So it doesn't matter. But if someone would have taken heed to him prior to this, maybe this could have been prevented. And maybe if more people pay attention, maybe we could prevent some things, going forward in the future. I'm not saying everything, is going to, completely eradicate school shootings or, public bombings, things like that, just these terroristic acts. I'm not going to say that it's going to completely get rid of all of that, but I know that it might. You never know what you could be preventing by getting that person help or whatever the case, whatever they need, to stop that. Or even just sometimes, you could even just go to the authorities and let them know about the behavior that you're seeing. You never know, what you could be preventing. And I feel like everyone's walking around talking about stay woke, stay this, stay that, wake up, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm up for that. But in the same sense, I feel like this is a situation where we absolutely need to wake up on because nobody's paying attention. Nobody's paying attention to these signs and warnings that these people are giving you before they commit these acts. If this isn't a wake-up call, I really don't know what is. Let my child, start, become a loner. You know what I mean? And just really weird and posting crazy stuff and doing disturbing things. I'm going to have to do something about it. I personally am not a person who's afraid to admit when something's wrong or something's not right with her children. I'm just not one of those people. I would rather live in reality when it comes to that and get them the proper help, because this is why we have so many mentally disturbed adults now, because these signs that they presented as children were ignored. That's my personal opinion. But, this is not going to be a long video or anything like that, but I definitely just wanted to come on and give my thoughts on it. And let me know what you think about the situation. It's terrible, and I hate to think about it because I have small children. So if it's this bad now, I just hate to think about what it'll be later when my kids are going to school. And it tears me up because anytime I see a news, broadcast about it, or I see the families of the victims, or even, some of the kids that just are affected by this, it just messes me up because I just think about if it was one of mine. And it just tears me up. And I don't like to think about that. But it is reality. And we do need to be aware at the end of the day. Regardless, we do need to be aware. Some people said that teachers need to be armed. Okay, I get that train of thought. I completely get that train of thought. The problem is teachers are people too. And some teachers are disturbed just as well. And some teachers wouldn't mind using that on a student that they don't like and trying to justify it. There's a lot of racist teachers out here. Who's to say one of the racist teachers won't use that that gun to, shoot another child? for no reason, basically. Not for, I could see it going left, is what I'm saying, it not being used the way it was intended. Okay, because they're people too. And they have issues just like we all have issues. And I get the thought process behind it, but we really gotta come up with something else, because I don't know if that's the best solution to this problem. So let me know what y'all think. And I hope y'all have a great weekend. And I love y'all, and I appreciate all of your support. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Also, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I'm uploading, because you don't want to be left out when a new video is up and everybody got it but you. Okay. But remember that you are perfectly imperfect, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay? Mwah. See y'all later.